Hi there, this is Ali, Salarian broker at REMAX Success Realty, and today I'm going to talk about the Market Watch report released by TRREB for month of November 2024, a few days ago. So as usual, what I do or what we do here is we dive deeper into report and we compare month to month and the same period of the last year. So as you see, this is the report for the period which is November of 2024. Let me start with the sales. To be honest, the report is promising, is not that bad, but let me start with the sales activities, which in the report says 40% more than the last month of the same period, meaning November of 2024 is 40% more sales, more transactions conducted or closed in the market than the last period. If you remember, October to October was 44. This is very, very big. So as we know, to be honest, like we were 40 plus 50, 60% down in terms of transaction. Now seems we are back to normal. That's good news for realtors in the market. How about the consumers? The consumers are more sensitive to the price, which here I'm going to read what the report is saying. Year over year change here. So on detached, 3.9% increase from the last period, which is now last November 2023. The semis are 1.7, towns almost 1, and the condos, unfortunately, still negative 2.5%. So this is what the report publish and talk about by TRREB. Let's go and dive deep into my analysis. So in my analysis, I compare month to month. It's very important to know what happened the last month comparing to this month, or this month comparing to the month before. So what I do this kind of analysis, and I do the same thing for the last year and see what exactly happened at the same time, same period, in order to know, are we better than last time or not, because we have a different market environment where the interest rate is keep cutting by the Bank of Canada, and last time the same period of last year was going up. So here we go. Condo segments, we see negative growth by 0.64. Towns, we see negative growth by 3.13. Semis, we see negative growth by 2.89. Detached, we see negative growth by 0.71, comparing again November to October of this year. But an overall is 2.52, comparing again November of this year to October of this year, which is month before. If we compare the same thing with the last period, is we see a slight increase in condos. Condos, they were absolutely better than now by 0.24, and there was a negative growth for the towns by 5.101, and negative growth for the semis 3.95, and negative growth for the detached 3.32, and overall negative growth of 0.069. Now, obviously, if you compare the negative growth we have overall this time comparing to last time, is greater. It's bigger here, right? Although we have an interest rate cut. I don't know what happened in the market, but let's find out. So that's comparing the two periods, this year and last year. But let's put season into the picture here. If you remember, the second golden market during the year after the springtime is the when people go back to school. So in fact, the second and third year of September, all the way till, let's say, end of October, once the weather start to change, which is during November. Although this year we don't have a big change in the weather till recently, things will change in the market, mean the market slowdowns in terms of activities, in terms of everything. So this could be the main driver, but again, I don't want to be biased, to be honest. And if we compare it to the same period of last year, we see difference. So what happened during this time? Yeah, there was, yes, there was an interest rate cut, but remember, as I'm talking right now, on December 11th, there is another rate cut by Bank of Canada, and there is a talk about a jumbo cut, I mean 50 bips, or just slim cut, which is 25, or a small cut. We don't know. My prediction was a smaller cut because of expected inflation because of the holiday season and the government incentive on the GST tax cut, which is announced. And I think it will be implemented during December. The other thing is there is a big event is coming. Let's put it this way. Assuming another reason might be why this is happening, because the first time home buyer, the first time home buyer are waiting for December 15th, because there was a lot of changes by OSFI, by the industry, in terms of insured mortgage is going to have the is going to be effective December 15th. Maybe people are delaying. In fact, I have some clients that have said, "Oh, we don't want to have any deal firmed up right now, or get into any transaction in terms of putting an offer, whether it's conditional or firm, till that time, because the power of purchase is going to be higher." I'm going to share with you an email I received from a banker here. I hope I can find it very quick. That email talks about how much difference is going to be in case, on $1 million, in case this new rules comes to the picture. So it was, I believe, by Mark Weiser, I believe, from National Bank. Let me find out. Sorry for, I'm trying to, yeah, Mark. So Mark Weiss, and I shared it with the agents. Let's find what was in that email just a few days ago. It was a really nice one, and I'm gonna share it with you if he doesn't mind, but I don't think he minds, thanks to him. So he says in this email, starting December 15 and today, based on property value of $1 million. Let me make it bigger and as well. So based on, it's no, it's too big. So based on property value of $1 million today, and down payment of 100,000 means 10%. Today, the loan is going to be LTV is going to be 90%, meaning 900,000 loan. Loan insurance premium here 3.1%, which is 27,900, just because you are insured with 10% of the deposit. Loan amount 927,900. The amortization 30 years now, or 300, sorry, 300 months. So the qualifier rate is 6.1%. Again, there is a difference between qualifier rate and the final rate. So monthly payment for qualifier rate is going to be 5,992, right? So I'm assuming he's taking the variable rate here, not the fixed, because fixed is way lower than variable. Variable should be around that. Now, starting December 15, what is going to happen, the 1 million. So what's going to happen if he keeps everything the same, like almost the payment the same, the rate is the same, but increasing the amortization from 300 months to 360, means 5 years more, means from 25 years amortization to 30 years. What's going to happen is the loan amount is going to go high because of the interest and extra years, 5 years. The loan insurance premium is the same, uh, but it's going to be greater because it's a percentage. You're borrowing more money, and the LTV is going to be in, I don't know how he calculated 90% 0.65, but it's going to be 70,000 more, means 70,000 more money. You're borrowing more money, deposit remains the same, so the property value is going to go up by 70,000. So here is the thing: on $1 million, based on the new rules and changes going to happen in the market, we're going to see something around 70,000 more money to to come from the bank to the pocket of the buyers. And then he continued to talk about renewal, refinancing, and all of this. I don't want to get in the details. And this is Mark Ways, I think from National Bank of Canada. Thanks for you, Mark. If you're listening to this, I'll make sure to send you this. And feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on any matter here, trying to understand your calculator. And here's, he was talking about the incentive program with the bank. He deserved to promote his services and the bank, and that was a great piece of information shared with his clients and realtors, and definitely we shared it with our agents, right? So back to the our sheet. So what we conclude here is I can see the buyer are waiting for December 15th, hoping they get better deal from the bank and one more jumbo cut, which we don't know. It's not guaranteed. So I see buyers are out there. However, they are delaying. That's why you see the in my opinion the negative growth. I won't give the weather more I don't want to blame the weather. To be honest, the weather has been very good till last week of November. We had a little snow here in the GTA market or in south of Ontario. I would say buyer knew about December 15, and they said let's wait a couple of weeks and have better deals. Although I spoke to a couple of banks and mortgage brokers, they said even though if you sign something today you get into firm deal, once December 15 come, they will automatically or based on the client request, they're gonna roll it out to the new rules and means more money coming in. But many people they don't have the enough deposit to show and they are tight, so that's what they are waiting for December 15. So December 15, the example was there on $1 million you're gonna have with 35 years amortization, sorry, between from 25 to 30 years amortization on insured mortgage. I'm not talking on insured mortgage, not uninsured. Means if you put that less than 20% down payment, they're going to be 70,000 more money. Of course, it's going to be more expensive, and the monthly payment in his example seems it doesn't change that much, but more money in the pocket. So I would encourage you to talk to your mortgage broker. That are rather I try to give you. Oh, I'm not licensed mortgage broker to you know give you some advice. I'm from real estate and realtors, and that's my experience I can share with you. Thanks for listening and wish you successful real estate. Bye for now.